Hey guys, another DV tutorial here. This one's about installing a Momentus XT hybrid solid-state drive in an Dell XPS One all-in-one desktop computer. And we've had a lot of hard drive tutorials lately, but this one's kind of interesting because it's kind of like a mod and kind of a walkthrough about how to do this if anyone's interested. So the first thing we want to go ahead and do is just locate the desktop hard drive that's located in this like gray box in the middle of the XPS One once you've removed the cover. And all you want to do is simply unscrew the 3 screws that hold it in place and disconnect the wires, which will allow you to take out this assembly which has the hard drive inside of it, as you can see here as we flip it over. And then you just want to remove the 4 screws on the sides so the hard drive pops out. Now for this tutorial you're going to need a 3.5 inch to 2.5 inch drive converter so that you can put the Momentus XT hybrid drive into that converter, which goes into the Dell XPS mount, which allows you then to connect it to the actual computer. So here you can see the Momentus XT 500 gigabyte hybrid solid state drive. It's really nice actually, it's very fast, and this is the 3.5 inch to 2.5 inch drive converter, bay converter thing, so which we got from Amazon. It's pretty cheap. Now when you can package it, I think this is a special deal, whatever. But you just want to screw the Momentus XT drive into that, and yeah, all you want to do is just attach it using the screws. Now sometimes it's useful to do the opposite sides of it first, so that you have 2 in, 1 on each side, so it's kind of stable, so that you can put the other 2 screws in. And I've actually come up with a pretty easy way to do this. As you can see right there, you hold on to the screw with one hand, slide it through with the screwdriver, and then you push it into the holes that line up with the mount and the hard drive, and then you can screw it right into place pretty easily. That's something that could save you a lot of time if you weren't quite sure how to do that. And then you can see right there we're going about it in the same kind of way. So yeah, if you're looking for more information about upgrading the XPS One, we have other videos on our channel as well, so you can look through those for RAM upgrades and such. Is there, all you have to do, you slide in the Momentus drive, which is attached to the drive bay converter, and you slide it into the XPS mount, and then you just line up the screws with the screws on the Dell mount, and then you can just screw them in, just like we did before with unscrewing it from the hard drive. You screw in the 4 screws on 2 on each side, and then you flip it around and do the same thing there, and then this is going to allow you to put this whole assembly into the Dell XPS One and use the hard drive, even though it's a laptop drive, with your XPS One all-in-one desktop computer. So you can see right there you have the serial ITA and power adapter cables slots there, and we're just going to install those right there. It's kind of difficult to get the camera in here to actually have a good vantage point, but we did the best we could. I'm sorry for the poor lighting, it was just kind of dark. So you can see the cables are all attached, and we are just sliding that right into place there, just dropping it in, and then you can just line it up with the screw holes. You just want to screw in the 3 screws once again, 1, 2, and then finally the 3rd one. And then you can see that it's beautifully assembled, the wires are put in place, and it looks the same as it did before. Right? Not bad. Not bad. And that's definitely going to give you a speed boost. Now, the next step that you have is putting the cover back on and putting the computer back to the way it was, which is just by, you just slide this into place, it locks in. Once again, we have another video that discusses this. And then we just want to flip the computer back over and plug it back in using the very convenient one cable solution, which is why I like these all-in-one computers. And now your computer is ready to boot up and install Windows Vista. So as you can see here, we're just going through the boot process, and look at our other videos for information on installing Vista or Windows 7 or Windows XP. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe for more great mods and tutorials.